Trikey, you wanna do a video? You wanna do the intro with me? No, you'd rather drink your water. That you know what? That's understandable. You do want to do the video with me. Fantastic. Let's get right into it. Well, he ran away again. Welcome back, Rockstars, to another Jurassic World Reborn episode. Today we're gonna be working on getting some Velociraptors. I'm super excited for this, so let's just get right into it. Now I did bluff a little bit there because the first thing I want to do is actually show off the Brachiosaurus cage and the Dilophosaurus cage because I made a lot of changes. If you guys can't see by a lot of changes, so basically the Dilophosaurus cage is just a lot more roundabout, and you know what, it's a lot safer in here. It's, you know, it's a lot nicer. He's got his water pin. Everything feels a lot more natural for it, and I'm very, very happy with the way it came out. But the Brachiosaurus cage actually took a very, very long time to get down properly, and I'm just surprised about how fast the dinos grew up. So I kind of left the game running so I could specifically get the dinos to grow up faster naturally, and yeah, so they became quite massive. So this is now the new Brachiosaurus cage, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So we've got 2 waterfalls and 2 feeders for them. I do have to put glowstone on the ground, otherwise it's just not pretty at all. And we have 2 areas wrapping around here, so yeah, it's pretty nice. So to get working on the Velociraptor fossils, we need to first we went mining off screen as well. We got a bunch of new fossils. Well, not new fossils. We just collected up everything more that we have. We have 8 Tyrannosaurus fossils, which we'll get to soon, but not quite yet. So let's go ahead and we got to throw these in the cleaning station. And now we actually reset the machine, so it's a lot nicer looking, but mainly it's in proper order now. And so we just go left to right all the way down for the most part, except for here, the DNA extractor and fossil grinder. You know, I'm going to fix that right now. There you go. Now the fossil grinder, then the DNA extractor. This should be the right order for everything, which is super exciting. You know what, this is why I didn't do it. I don't like to have to clean the machines collide. It's annoying. Hopefully, if we get lucky enough, we should just get a few. We need about 3 or 4 for just a guaranteed 100% capability for a storage disk, and then we'll be able to get everything that we do need for our Velociraptor. And the first one was a bust, but we have plenty more to go, so hopefully we don't have to keep, you know, going back to the mines and getting more. I've got 20-ish, so that should be enough. Okay, so we've gotten 2 soft tissue fossils for our Velociraptors, and we've got a bunch of the fossils that we still need to grind up. Hopefully 2 will be enough, but if we're lucky enough, we should at least get 1 or 2 more from the fossil grinders, and we still have plenty of fossils on this. So now, what we need to do is grab some storage discs from the ENC table, because we need to get our percentage of our discs and actually combine them. So, wow, 64 discs. Oh my god, that's 41,000 ENC. That's a holy crap amount. But let's get the discs in here, spread them out. So, we're going to throw the soft tissue in here. If we're lucky, we get 2 of these to add up to at least 100%. But until then, let's go ahead and start working on our actual cage itself, or at least getting the materials for it. So we're gonna need an iron door, we're gonna need our buttons and whatnot, but mainly we're gonna need our iron bars, because they are going to be a massive importance to when building this Velociraptor cage. And then we're also gonna need a bunch of stone bricks and whatnot. So we're gonna need a lot of just building blocks overall. Well, we did get a little lucky. Velociraptor gave us 1 more soft tissue, but 45% and a 10%, that only gives us up to 55%, and when we put them in the combinator for the DNA. So that is horrible for us. We have to just hope and pray that that last DNA is actually at least a 45% to be able to add it to 100%, or we're not going to be able to get our Velociraptors, and we're going to have to go back out into the mines. And it's working, but this is not good for us, not at all. So this is, yeah, getting the less than 100% isn't even an option. Like, you can't even try it. But while that is, you know, hopefully going around, this is the area that I was looking for our next Velociraptor enclosures. So our next enclosure is right here behind the Brachiosauruses, and this will kind of end like the main strip. So I'm hoping that, you know, these Brachiosauruses, they get along with the Velociraptors next door, otherwise there'll be some trouble. Okay, Rockstar, so at this point we have a 50 and a 55% DNA for the Velociraptor. We're gonna throw these together in the DNA combinator. This should give us a 100%, because, you know, it's just math. 50 plus 50 is 100, 55 plus 50 is 105, but the max of 100, so we should still get 100%. There we go, 100% DNA for a Velociraptor. Now the rest of this is extremely easy and simple for the most part, if I can remember the actual order itself. So we throw the sensitizer in here. This should give us a soft tissue thingy. I don't actually remember, but basically we're going to take that, throw it in here, and blah blah blah. The longest part of this entire thing though is this thing, which actually incubates the eggs. Now here's the question is, if we leave it on yellow, we're going to get female raptors. If we leave it on red, we're going to get red. If we do both, we get both. I think that I don't want to do both in case of over-operation of breeding, but there's got to be different versions of them, right? So I'm going to switch the first 2 to male, and we're going to male raptors, because every other dino we have in the park is currently female. I do believe correctly, now that we have this in a 2v2, we need to add the petri dish, yes, and put it into a syringe so we can actually insert the DNA into an egg and make it, you know, a real life creature, because that's our goal. So there we go. Perfect. Throw the that's the incubator. That's not what we want. We throw the syringe so we can insert the syringe and insert it into an egg. I feel like this is a very over exaggerated modded step. I don't think that no matter how realistic we get to maybe DNA or bringing dinos back to life, inserting DNA into a freshly hatched chicken egg, I feel like that's just not how it works. Well, we got to get this in here, and hopefully that keeps on going. But until then, we're also going to go ahead and just work on a bunch of more Velociraptors. I want to couple them for the enclosure overall, so that's going to be our goal. But it's going to take a little bit of time for this guy to be ready. See, I feel like we've got our raptor enclosure here for the Velociraptors, but I feel like there's just something missing from it. There's the food, there's the water, and we have the shade, but I feel like there's something missing. Kind of like how we added the inside design to the Brachiosaurus cage. There's something that needs to be added here. Let me know what you guys think we should add to the cages down below, and let me know what you think we should be naming dinos down below, because we have name tags. So first comes first serve. Claim a name on a specific dino and we can do that. So let's go ahead and let's go check up on our baby Velociraptor. Look at them, 3 hatched Velociraptor raptor eggs. We are all good to go. So now we just got to go ahead and get these bad boys in their enclosure, and let's see how they look. I hope we have a couple different designs. Okay, Mr. Velociraptor, it is time to come alive. Come alive and come alive. Okay, so they all have the exact same design, which is a little disappointing, but that could be because they're, you know, all male and whatnot. But that's super cool. So we've got 3 Velociraptors. I really hope they don't turn on each other. There should be a pack size or whatever thing, because, you know, it is a Velociraptor, but they look absolutely sick. I do love the models of this mod. Hi, little buddy. Can you just please make sure not to eat my face off? So for comparison, because we know how Velociraptors are, we've got plenty of movies to show us how they are too. We've made the cage 6 high. That was the original height of the Brachiosaurus before we made it higher for them to actually grow up to. So I really hope that they aren't able to climb or jump out of this. But yeah, I think that's a great place to end today's episode. 3 Velociraptors. I can't wait to get the pack leader. We're not quite there yet though. Well, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like and comment down below if it really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time, Rockstars. Peace, peace.